It was last March, and the north of the UK was buried under heavy snow. I had the day off, and the morning was unusually quiet, cold, and still. Around 8:30 a.m., I suddenly remembered. I needed to grab some groceries and a few other essentials from the nearby shop. Peering outside, I saw everything coated in a thick layer of snow and ice. My car, untouched all day, was completely frozen. Since the shop was just a few minutes away, I decided not to clear the entire windshield, just scraped a small section to see clearly while driving. Minutes later, I locked my car and stepped into the small grocery store at the busy crossroads. The shop had a few good deals that day, and what was supposed to be a quick trip for fizzy drinks ended with my hands full of groceries. The shop assistant helped me open the door, but was too busy to walk me to my car. I decided to make things easier by unlocking the car from inside the store, thinking it would save a few seconds. That was my first mistake. The moment I unlocked the car, all the lights came on, cutting through the darkness. I felt a brief sense of relief, thinking the bright lights would keep me safe. As I walked to the car, I noticed two men running across the crossroads toward the shop. I paid little attention, assuming they were just seeking warmth. I opened the driver's door and started unloading groceries into the passenger seat when a movement caught my eye. Someone was running past me, another man. Before I could process it, a knock on the passenger window froze me. I turned to see a middle-aged man, smiling unnaturally, his eyes locked on mine with an intensity that made my skin crawl. He laughed loudly, yanking on the door handle as if sheer force could open it. Panic surged through me. I quickly jumped into the driver's seat and slammed the door shut, ready to escape. But as soon as I put the car in reverse, the parking sensors screamed. Then I saw him, the second man, standing behind my car, blocking my path. My heart raced. I was trapped. My phone was at home, and the shop was only a few minutes away. The man on the left kept pulling at the door, pounding on the windows, his eyes never leaving mine. Then, with a sudden, sharp kick, he broke off my side mirror. I knew I had to act fast. Slamming my foot on the gas, I reversed, and the man behind leaped out of the way just in time. But the other one now stood directly in front of me. My instincts took over, aimed the car straight at him. At the last second, he jumped aside, and I sped out of the parking lot, racing home as fast as the icy roads would allow. Fearing they might follow me, I parked farther from my house than usual. As I checked my car, I noticed the front tire had been slashed. Flat on the frozen ground, a chill ran down my spine. They hadn't tried to steal my car. They just saw an easy target loan, vulnerable and trapped in the dark. From that day on, nothing was the same. I only unlocked the car when standing right next to it. The driver's door unlocks alone. I constantly check my surroundings, and most importantly, I no longer visit that shop after dark, no matter how quick the errand. Some risks are just not worth taking. The storm hit our town like a silent avalanche. Thick snow, dead streets, and a cold that felt almost alive. I was driving back from my friend Daniel's cabin late at night. With me were 4 others: Daniel, his sister Mia, our neighbor Claire, and my younger cousin Aaron. 5 people, 1 car, and a road so dark it seemed to swallow the headlights whole. The radio kept cutting out, and the GPS showed nothing but a blank screen, like it had given up trying to guide us. About 30 minutes into the drive, Daniel whispered, "Does anyone see that?" At first, I thought the snow was playing tricks on us. But then I saw them. Footprints. Fresh footprints. Perfectly shaped, walking in a straight line across the road and disappearing into the forest. No one should have been out there, not in a storm like this. I slowed the car. Bad idea. The moment we stopped, the temperature inside dropped so fast, our breaths turned to fog. Mia hugged herself, shivering. Claire leaned forward. Why do they just stop? They didn't stop. They continued. But now they appeared on the other side of the road, leading towards us. Someone crossed in front of us, Aaron said, voice trembling. No, Daniel whispered. Someone walked over the car. And before I could even process what he meant, a heavy thud shook the roof. Everyone froze. Another thud, then another. Something or someone was walking on top of the car. My heartbeat was so loud it echoed in my ears. I didn't want to look up. I didn't want to even breathe. But Mia grabbed my arm so hard, her nails dug into my skin. The roof dented inward. Once, twice, a slow, heavy crawl. From the back windshield toward the front. The thing outside stopped directly above me. I could feel it like claws dragging gently across the metal. Without thinking, I slammed my foot on the accelerator. The tires screeched, the car fished, and the heavy weight rolled off the hood into the snow. We drove blindly through the storm for nearly 10 minutes, until Daniel suddenly yelled, "Stop now." I hit the brakes. There, right in front of us, were footprints again, forming one straight line across the road. But this time, they were steaming, as if whatever made them was still warm. We didn't talk. We didn't breathe. We just kept driving until we saw lights from the nearest gas station. Inside, the clerk stared at us like we'd seen a ghost. "You came from the northern woods?" he asked. I nodded. He swallowed hard. "No one goes there after midnight. People vanish. Their tracks keep appearing in fresh snow, like someone is hunting." We stayed inside until daylight before driving home. But sometimes, when the night gets dark enough, I swear I still hear those same heavy steps on my roof, slow and deliberate, like something followed us home and is waiting for the perfect moment. If you want more stories like this, don't forget to like and subscribe before something else finds you first.